Time for the Cricket World Cup League 2 diary after game number 5 here in Kathmandu. We've seen another thriller, back-to-back thrillers. A couple of days ago, Nepal couldn't quite pull it off, defending 168 that they made, batting first. Today, Namibia did what many of you said was going to be impossible. They lost the toss. Again, of course, they were inserted to bat first in what have proved to be tricky conditions to score, but they managed in the 45 over contest. Maybe that hour delay we had because of the overnight rain ended up being quite critical. We started at 10:30 a.m. They managed to post 203. They didn't look like they were going to get past the 200 mark. They're the first side to do so in the series, but they did, down to two men, two left-handers. Frylinck was given great company by Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton, who played the most marvellous innings. He made 49 in just 42 deliveries. He hit 8 boundaries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. That for me was a game-changing innings. The Netherlands, I think, were a little bit off colour. They weren't quite immaculate with the ball as you'd expect. Arjan Duddu took 6 wickets 4 days back and was the player of the match, with the first ever Dutchman to take 6 wickets in an ODI. Wasn't quite at his very best, and although Roelof van der Merwe bowled very nicely and Vivian Kingma was outstanding with 3 wickets, that great bespectacled fast bowler that I love so much, I thought 203 was going to be an above par score. Isn't usually in an ODI, but because of the difficulty of scoring right now here with the wickets taking a lot of turn, you just felt Namibia were going to outclass their opponents, and outclass them they did. They had to fight very, very hard with the ball. It was really all about that man again, Bernard Scholtz. His name won't appear at the top of the figures in terms of the most wickets. It's because Jan Frylinck took 3, and then also we saw Gerhard Erasmus take 3. He's now got 12 in the Cricket World Cup League 2 series, the leading wicket taker, Namibia's captain. But Bernard Scholtz, he's a left arm spinner for the ages. He keeps things simple. He doesn't go searching. He just keeps hitting that spot again and again and again. 9 overs, 3 maidens, 2 for 15, and critically and very cleverly, Gerhard Erasmus kept 2 overs back from him for the very end of that chase. I think he bowled the 42nd and the 44th over, something along those lines, maybe the 41st and the 43rd, and those 2 overs went for very few. Scholtz picked up 2 key wickets, and despite Noah Kroos's best efforts, great credit to him for the way he batted. Max O'Dade made 41 at the top. Kroos was left stranded with 46 not out at the end. It's meant that Namibia have turned it all around from last year. They didn't have any joy here, did they? In Kathmandu in February, they played 4, they lost 4. This time around, they've played their 4 matches in Cricket World Cup League 2. They've won 3, and I have to say they've deserved every bit of winning 3. They were just fantastic in Windhoek qualifying for the T20 World Cup from that Africa qualifier, and they've done it again. So well captained, so well coached, and just generally very disciplined altogether. They make the most of their abilities. The Namibian Eagles, it's a day to celebrate for them, and they've got a few days off before the T20I series. Good news, 1 game left in Cricket World Cup League 2, the first series of many. We've got so many to enjoy, 144 ODIs across the 2.5-year cycle. The 6th and final of this series will be on Sunday. Nepal, the home side, will be back into action. Can they do the double over the Dutch? If they don't, they'll only have won 1 from 4 on home soil, which won't be enough. See those grass banks behind me? Come and fill them on Sunday. I'll see you then. That's it for the latest diary of Cricket World Cup League 2. We'll see you again very soon. Sunday it's going to be. We'll see you there.